Are you feeling juicy? You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets, primarily Bitcoin, and then we're going to do some altcoin requests. First things first, we're going to be starting off with Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. That is going to be the hourly. As you can see, my price is slightly out there. We just have to correct that. And then once we're done with the hourly, guys, we're going to be straight through to the midterm, which is the 4-hour. Once we're done with the 4-hour, straight through to the long term. Yes. Amazing stuff. I would say it's amazing, but it's been pretty boring, right? It's been pretty sideways, pretty not that much going on, which has been really, really quite annoying. Once we're done with Bitcoin in general, we're going to do some altcoin requests, guys, and that's basically where you guys just smash a load of altcoin requests in the chat, and I'll just basically just do some live TA for you on some of your requested coins. It's not going to be the longest stream in the world today, just because pretty sure I've got COVID, so so it's not good. Probably shouldn't say that on stream, just because of the shadow ban and stuff like that. So I'm not going to say that again. But yeah, not good. Still waiting for my PCR. Been waiting 5 days now. Not good. So yeah, not the best scenario in the world, but it is nice to be back. I hope you're all having a fantastic well, I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, obviously. Not all religions do. I hope you had a fantastic end of the year for 2021. We're now in 2022. Amazing stuff. The 3rd of January. First things first, I'd like to just say Happy New Year to everyone. I hope we all have a fantastic New Year. And we're going to be hitting the millionaire status hopefully this year. That's going to be a good goal to get to, guys. So yeah, that's going to be amazing stuff coming through there. But yeah, let's do some shout outs from the chat coming through. We got Donna. Nice to see you on the stream there, Donna. And yes, I believe you were first today. Amazing stuff there. We got Hey You saying welcome back, Chester. Hope you're well. In terms of my health, it's been a bit of a shaky Christmas. Obviously, pretty as I said, I'm pretty sure I've got the old the bad one. It's all right. It's not bad. Don't worry. Well, it affects everyone different, right? But anyway, I'll stop going on about that. But yeah, I'm still not 100% at all. Really not great. But yeah, we're moving. We're out here. I'm still live at the end of the day. So yeah, it can't be too bad. I've got a nice cup of tea to soothe the throat as I'm talking. So yeah, I'm just not going to go too mental today. But yeah, let's do some shout outs. We got Crypto DK coming through saying, are we live? Yes, sir, we are. We got Hadra Salim. Morning, long time no see. Yes, sir. It's been 10 days or so, I think, since I was last broadcasted to you guys. So yeah, it's nice to be back, I must say. We've got LR in the chat, nice to see you on the stream there. Hope you had a fantastic Christmas and Happy New Year to you. We've got Lauren, we've got Michael Allen, we've got Sarigra as well, and he's saying, nice to hear from you, bro. Take care. Yes, thank you very much. Do appreciate it. And yeah, happy 2022 to everyone. Happy 2022 to everyone. Without further ado, let's get straight into Bitcoin, because that's why we're here, right? That's why we're here, right? So yeah, let's start off here with Bitcoin here on the hourly. Yes, it's been a pretty boring time, right? It's been a pretty boring time. There's not really that much going on. Granted, yes, we've got these they're just manipulated moves, right? But we are still sort of playing in this boring sort of range. It's just pretty boring price action, right? We're not seeing really any sort of crazy stuff coming through there. Nothing really coming through in terms of nice solid breakouts for us to be trading here. I mean, I'm going to go through some potential trades coming through here for the rest of the day, and potentially coming in through this week as well. So there's a couple of things to be looking out for as well. But yeah, let's start off here with the hourly, right? As you can see, guys, we've got that's wrong. As you can see, we do have a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, guys, and it is at the bottom of this. I mean, it is a downtrend, right? But it's just a pretty, it's a base, what's it called? A base jump? Base jump? I think that's base jump off the Grand Canyon. That's what I say, isn't it? Yeah, base jump off the Grand Canyon sort of crash coming through here. Not the most reliable data in the world, not the strongest trend for us to really be going off there. But what I do want to say from there, in terms of the lower high that we did set from that crash, guys, you can see that we are actually finding continual resistance along this zone, right? Multiple times now that we have actually seen resistance coming through from this zone, and it's not small resistance, guys. It's pretty strong parabolic motion to the downside, right? As you can see here, very strong indeed. Big crash, very strong indeed. Again, testing that zone yesterday, big crash down to the downside again. So these are going to be our lower highs to be looking out for at this time in terms of resistance for this hourly chart pattern here. Now, in terms of level of support here, you can see we've got one. We've got one coming through at around 45,714 there. We know 46 is definitely an area to be looking out for the future, but we'll get into that when we get into more of the longer term time frame, right? But yeah, you can see just in summary here, you can see the support that we are getting along this zone pretty much continually, right? We have seen that coming through this morning into the 3rd of January. At this time, we are seeing quite a heavy level of support. We are seeing a bit of a pump to the upside, bringing the price of Bitcoin up to 47,000, near enough 300. I think we hit 300 earlier. Yeah, we hit 47,300 or 400. Near enough 400 there, guys. So yeah, really not too bad there for Bitcoin. What I would say is that there's a few scenarios that we can be looking out for, right? Obviously, it is a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, and we know what that means, guys. That means there's potential for breakout scenarios, potential trades to be looking out for. And in terms of what we could be getting from this and kind of profiting in terms of a long or a short position here, in terms of a little cheeky scalpy, we're going to be looking at something along the lines of this, right? This is going to be the measure move down, is what I would say to the downside. This is definitely something to be looking out for. Obviously, still speculatively speaking on where we're going to bounce today, guys, if we are going to bounce or whether we're going to break, right? If we break to the downside, this move is going to be pretty, fairly strong, 2.7% to the downside there, and obviously, we know about staggering the take profits, and we know all that stuff. Maybe I should run through that ever so quickly. Yeah, apologies if I do start coughing or anything through the stream. Obviously, I still do have the old the flu, right? So yeah, we're gonna be having multiple take profits coming through these zones, guys. As you can see here, there's multiple reversal points coming through in terms of basically support points to be looking out for, especially if we are shorting this zone and we know the score, right? If we are going to be entering this trade here, I probably wouldn't be getting in until we've cleared this low here. As you can see there is room for definite bounce here, so we don't want to be jumping in too early, getting in too greedy, and then having a reversal coming through, then getting that stop loss, because we're not about the stop losses, guys. You know why we're here. You know we're here to make money. It's as simple as that. It's been a while since I've said that, I tell you. But yeah, as you can see, guys, we're going to be staggering our take profits all the way down. Once we hit our first take profit, you know what we're going to do. We're basically going to be moving our stop loss, which is probably going to be somewhere above all major moving averages here, or maybe a bit lower on the shorter term time frames. Maybe we do have a lower high coming through here. We'll just have to see how that goes and see where we are coming in closer to that time, right? And obviously, there is a bearish divergence that we can be looking out for as well, which I will get into that very shortly. But yeah, in terms of staggering take profits all the way down, guys, we do this because it basically minimizes our losses, right? Because if we do see a bounce point coming through here and we come back all the way up to stop loss there, we've already taken profit all the way, a couple of times, and that basically means once we hit our first take profit, we take our stop loss, we move it to our entry point, and that is basically limiting our losses continuously, right? But yeah, we've got last index in the chat. Nice to see you on the stream there, my good sir. I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. And yeah, just a little update of what we've got going on between me and you, bro. I've been pretty goddamn ill, right? So yeah, I'll get back to you fairly shortly, man, and we'll have a meeting or something. That sounds good. We've got Salman Sadiq saying hi, hello to you. Hope you're having a fantastic New Year so far. 3 days in. We've got SS Essential coming in. Hope everyone had a great holiday. Yes, I've been fairly ill the whole time, so yeah, it's been pretty rough. But hey, still here, so it's all good. It's all good. Here, Optimus as well, saying hello, mate. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, sir. Now, where were we with this whole Bitcoin update? In terms of the 2.73% that we were going for here, guys, this is going to be the final take profit we are looking for. You can see the reversal here. It's actually very, very, very correlative in this zone here. In terms of a price target for that, I think it's 45,700. Yeah, 45,700 is going to be the final bounce point for that measure move to the downside. That's obviously the move to the downside if we do see Bitcoin start to fall, right? And to be honest with you, the likelihood of it coming down is actually, looking at it now, there's more chance right now of this happening than actually a nice break to the upside, right? And my reasoning behind this, guys, for this for you scalpers out there, is because you can see here we're going to be below this 200 EMA here. You can see the resistance that we are finding off this multiple times here. You can see if we are going to break to the upside, we know we've got this resistance coming through there, so that's one factor. You can see if we do break to the downside here on the hourly, guys, we're going to be below all major moving averages, the 55, the 21, the price action channel, which basically determines what what trend we're doing, right? Whether we're in an uptrend or whether we're in a downtrend. As you can see, my candles are slightly different to you, and as you can see, we do have these white candles at this time, and that basically signifies ranging, right? So it basically signifying that we are coming into we are currently in a range here. So yeah, if we do break to the downside here, we're going to have a lot of resistance to the top side as well there. So that's another factor that we could be breaking down. Another factor also, guys, we've got more lower highs here than we do have higher lows, right? We've got loads more lower highs coming through than we do have higher lows, as I just said there again. So that basically is an indication that we are seeing more selling pressure to the downside, right? So yeah, I would be expecting this to break to the downside if we can see this bearish divergence play out, right? So yeah, as you can see here, guys, oh, that's done something since I last did that. Hold on, let me just have a little look, see where we are with that. Where are we? Yeah, so as you can see here, we are still, yeah, so it is looking fairly likely that this is going to play out if we do see some sort of reversal coming through here, because you can see as long as this price action doesn't actually break this high here, guys, this high around 47,474, if we break that, then because we're now over this this lower high here on the RSI, that basically is going to signify, if we break it, it's going to invalidate this bearish divergence, right? But if we don't break it and we do see actually a reversal in the price coming down now, and this starts to come down in terms of the RSI, or even just consolidation, and then obviously that's going to bring the RSI down as well. That's going to be the validation that we're going to be looking for this bearish divergence, right? So yeah, it's definitely something to be looking out for the future, because obviously we know what that means, guys. Selling pressure to the downside, right? Selling pressure to the downside. So yeah, it's definitely something to be looking out for there. Excuse me, apologies for that. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm still fairly ill. But yeah, so as we were just discussing there, let's talk about potential for a long position here, because we like to weigh up all the scenarios here, guys. We're currently sat on 10 likes. Unbelievable, guys. If we could smash that thumbs up, does help me out tremendously in terms of the YouTube algorithms for the new year and all that. Not competing against some of the big dogs now. Now they're all streaming every day. So yeah, it's a pretty hard thing. So yeah, your likes do not go unappreciated. Now, this is going to be the move to the upside, guys. Still, it is going to be speculatively speaking, because we don't know how strong this measure move is going to be. We could go on the most recent uptrend that we are seeing here, and that's going to be from this low to this point here. But to be honest, that's hella ambitious, right? That's insane, right? That's absolutely insane for this for this to in a sense play out, right? Bringing us all the way up to 49,620. The chances of that happening is pretty fairly unlikely, right? That tea is far too hot to drink. I just burnt my mouth. So yeah, as you can see, that's going to be what we could be going off as of now. But you can see here, guys, on the lower side of this symmetrical triangle, we are actually, if we do actually come up and break this break this downward sloping resistance line here, then this is going to be the measure move, right? Because this is going to be the most recent uptrend there. Still, speculatively speaking, we don't know how steep this could be. So yeah, it's definitely a possibility here, and that's like, we like to weigh up most possibilities to be prepared, right? To be prepared for any sort of scenario coming through there. So yeah, in terms of a move to the upside here for Bitcoin, it could be around a 1.47% there, so nothing too mental, but still profitable if we can clear some really quite awful stuff like that bearish divergence stuff thing as well there. And is it going to be a smooth ride? No, it's not, guys. It's not going to be a smooth ride at all. It's actually going to be really quite famously rough, right? You can see the resistance that we have got coming off these very strong points here. And that's obviously not even including this 200 EMA as well there. So yeah, these would be basically classed as take profit points as we are basically heading up there, and it basically prepares us for any sort of reversal coming down there. So if we do hit a take profit here, we're basically gonna take our stop loss, put our stop loss to our entry point, and then if we do get reversed here, we get stopped out, but we've already hit that take profit, right? We've already hit a take profit, making the position a successful trade, right? Because we know these measure moves, guys. Yes, they are great and they do play out, right? But they're not never 100% of the time. So it basically protects us from these losses, right? Which is what we're all about, right? But yes, that's pretty much Bitcoin summed up on the short term time frame here, guys. Nothing too mental going on, as I was saying there. I love the law of attraction there, Lauren. Yeah, I've been trying to do that all Christmas, right? Oh God, and it's very frustrating, right? Because I'm pretty obsessed with being healthy, so it's driving me up the wall how I keep getting sick, right? I think it might be long flu, right? If that's what you want to call it. Yeah, in terms of the midterm here, guys, just wanted to touch on this in terms of Bitcoin, right? Because if we do see Bitcoin actually start thriving up again, then yes, we do have a long position coming through on the short-term time frame at 47,500. And if that is going to basically happen, guys, what can we be doing as well here? There's another piece of information we can be using here, and that's going to be a falling wedge coming through here on the midterm. And that, we know falling wedges, they tend to usually break to the upside, right? So this is definitely something to be looking out for there, guys. As you can see, this is going to be the levels of support here, and you can see the levels of resistance we have found two so far on this downward sloping resistance line. So the question you need to be asking yourself is... the question you need to be asking yourself is basically, are we going to get rejected here at 47,500? And if that is going to happen, it's going to be lining up fairly perfectly with a rejection off this downward sloping resistance line in terms of this symmetrical triangle on the short term as well. So if that does happen, guys, then obviously it's not going to be complete confirmation of this break to the upside. But if we do see a nice break to the upside out of this falling wedge chart pattern there, I would be looking for another long, right? I would be looking for another long, and it's not even the worst long in the world, right? It's not even going to be that steep, right? You can see we didn't quite get the touch on the lower side here if we are going on these wicks here. Didn't quite get that touch to the lower side there. So I'm going to be doing it on this uptrend coming through there, and then using that as like kind of a gauge of direction of the price, right? You know what great karma is? Hitting that like button, says Lauren. Brilliant stuff there. To appreciate all the likes coming through there, guys. Does help out the stream drastically. And also, just a little update for you OGs coming through there, because I know there's a lot of you that watch literally every day. And, well, before Christmas, you watch me every single day. And before I got ill. So yeah, I will be back literally every day, Monday to Friday now, guys. Regardless of being sick. I'm just gonna do it, right? I've had enough of this illness thing. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore, right? So yeah, a little bit of an update for you guys. I'm going to be shaking up the stream a bit, right? I'm going to be doing a few new things. I've got a few ideas coming through there, and I want to basically reschedule it all in a sense and make it a bit more entertaining for you guys, and basically giving you guys a bit more value as well. I'm also going to be doing a new altcoin video every single week. I'm going to be basically just picking an altcoin on CoinMarketCap and just going into detail on it, and really just grinding into it a bit more and just giving you guys a lot more information. I want to give you guys more value, right? Because I figure last year I did start the channel, and it was amazing. We did really well. I do appreciate all the support, but I feel like towards the end of the year, it got to a point where it was like, I'm doing a BTC update every day, right, on stream. Yes, it's good, it's fun, it's good, but you can do the short term, and then you're talking about the midterm and the long term. Every day you're saying the same thing continuously, and I think that's taking up like 20 minutes of the stream every morning. So I figure like maybe I'll do that once a week, like the midterm and the long term, probably the long term and the midterm, depending on the price action, right? And then from there, we can basically get in more altcoins, get in more stuff as well. So we can look at a lot more things in the space of that that half hour to an hour stream that I'm going to be doing every day. And also I'm going to be cutting the stream down, like the length of it, down ever so slightly per day. One, to save my throat, to try and tackle this illness or whatever the hell's going on with me. I'm going to be doing that, and the other times of the day I'm going to be basically focusing on getting my masterclass built, because I know you guys you're itching for that, and yeah, I really need to get that completed. But obviously my throat has just been playing up continuously over the last few months or so, and that's why I've basically taken a back foot to that. So in order to counteract that, I need to shorten the stream ever so slightly, and then put that that throat power into recording my masterclass, right? So yeah, you can be looking forward to that, guys, and hopefully, fingers crossed, end of January, I've got it all scheduled in. End of January, I should be able to have that completed. So yeah, you can be looking forward to that good stuff. And the sort of goal for that is to make a normal new beginner trader from a beginner trader to a professional trader in as little as 6 weeks. That's the sort of the initial goal of the course. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, right? So yeah, it's quite exciting to be looking forward to there. Yes, Lauren, you're correct. I'm not ill. Gonna really be going for that. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin here on the midterm, guys. So I just went off on a bit of a tangent there. But yeah, it's nice to be back, I must say, right? Michael, what about UK Binance withdrawal help? Okay, Michael. Now, what you got to do, my good sir? You can what you have to do. You've got to basically, because obviously I'm not sure if it blocks banks or it's just blocking general UK withdrawals, right? He's not ill, he's British. Yeah, we're all England's a pretty ill country, right? But yeah, Michael, sorry, what was I saying? So you can download an app called I think it's called Mode, right? Just bear with me, I'll just bring up my phone and see if I can help you out, because I know if you need to it's not good if you need to basically get withdrawals, right? Yeah, it's called Mode, so MODE. If you download Mode, Michael, MODE, oh no, that's wrong. MOD. If you download Mode from the App Store, you basically make an account with them, and you can send BTC and other, I think you can send other cryptos as well to that, and then they offer withdrawals. So yeah, and it's free fees as well. So like, there's no fees behind it, just the crypto transfer. So what you do, you'd send your crypto from Binance to Mode, and then withdraw it from Mode to your bank account, right? So yeah, there is many other ways around it, but that's pretty thing that I do use. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully I've helped you out there, my good sir. Lovely cup of tea. Lovely cup of tea. Yeah, in terms of the midterm here for Bitcoin, I do want to say, guys, you can see the support on this lower side, right? You can see the support on this lower side, and that's going to be around 45,700, that sort of area, right? That's going to be a really crucial area to really be looking out for there, because if we do see us actually get rejected at this 47,200 or 47,500, right? That's what we were looking at, 47,500 for a rejection. Yeah, if we are going to see us come up and touch this trend line coming down there, we are going to see actually a reversal in this sort of micro uptrend here, then we're going to see us be coming down, right? We're going to see us be coming down, and that's basically going to be bringing us to these areas yet again. We know the bounce that we have experienced along this zone and when I say multiple times, guys, I'm talking 5 beautiful bounces here. if we're testing something continuously like this and we keep bouncing on it, the likelihood, if we are going to test it again, there is actual potential for it to break. The more times you test it, the more likelihood of it's going to break, right? Think of it as trying to think of an analogy, right? Analogy for that. Sorry, I was just reading the chat ever so quickly. Analogy for that. So if imagine if you're like I don't know, punching a boxing bag. I don't know. But yeah, if you're punching something, the more times you punch it, right, it's gonna break eventually, right? It will break eventually. So if you think about that as support, if we're gonna be coming down and punching this again, the likelihood of it breaking is getting more likely, right? So yeah, just take that with a pinch of salt. I don't know. Need to get back on my analogy game, right? So yeah, definitely a price action to be watching here for Bitcoin. If we are going to actually see a break to the downside here, it is going to be around 45,700. If we are going to break to the downside, we know we've got this falling wedge pattern. We know we've got this level of support coming through here as well. So this is going to be the area to be looking out for, around 44,642 for a midterm midterm bounce there. And then we do have this little beautiful green volume weighted ATR band coming through there as well. Volume weighted average true range there. So yeah, this is going to be a point to be looking out for as well. You can see the support along this baby. So yeah, if we do come down to that zone, expect some sort of bounce or some sort of consolidatory period along that sort of area there. Definitely something to be looking out for there. I think Lauren's saying I think Casta is gonna be huge. Yeah, I've noticed that literally every goddamn YouTuber in the world is talking about this Casta at the moment. I haven't had the chance to look into it, and I tried to not watch a few of these YouTubers and stuff like that, because I know a lot of them are a lot of them do like shill and stuff like that. And I'm not really, to be honest, I don't mind what they do, and I think a lot of them do have some pretty good TA. But for me personally, I just don't have time to sit and watch people shill exchanges and stuff like that. It's not something that I'm a fan of. So yeah, I do see this Casta being shilled a hell of a lot across the board, across the market continuously for crypto. And what is that going to mean for the actual coin? I think it's probably going to blow up, right? It's probably going to do very, very well for the starting sort of period. Because if you think a lot of the audience that is being targeted at the moment, if you think from like a creator's point of view, they've basically probably all been paid, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 grand each to basically say all this about this coin and do all these promotions continuously. If you think from a business point of view from Casta, they're outlaying like say $1 million in marketing right now, right, to get everyone on it. And that's obviously going to create a market cap of, I don't know, maybe like 300-400 million, right? So it's going to be a really good investment for them to do that. But we do need to take into consideration, guys, when that is going to happen. We know that they're going to be pulling money out of it to basically cover their marketing costs already, and we know how this is being marketed already. It's absolutely insane, right? The money that's being pumped into it is absolutely insane. So that obviously tells us that there is some sort of debt behind it. Whether that is going to be causing some sort of panic sell-off when that does happen, and obviously I hold my hands up. I don't know anything about this coin. I don't know anything about the fundamentals behind it. I should probably do some research on it myself. But yeah, so apparently it is a YouTuber who created it. So yeah, interesting stuff. But yeah, I do think it's gonna be a very volatile coin. So if you are gonna be getting into this coin, guys, just make sure you're careful, right? Just be careful, because if like all of the main YouTubers are gonna be talking about it and stuff like that, they're probably being paid to talk about it, right? But yeah, as I said, I don't know anything about the coin. But yeah, just a little 2 cents on that. Just be careful. If it is being promoted continuously, it's probably gonna get counter traded or something along the lines of that, right? And we know about the narrative with, say you pick the top 10 YouTubers, if they're all saying one thing, the likelihood of the whales going against that thing, because they know how much, in a sense, dumb money is coming into that coin or coming into that sort of idea. It's quite highly likely that it's going to be counter traded, right? So just keep that in your back pocket. Please be aware from that. Try not to get too excited and be like, it's going to 10x, it's going to 100x, because the likelihood of that happening, it could happen. But when that does happen, the amount of people that are waiting for that, the sell-off is going to be absolutely huge, right? And yeah, so a few of you are jumping in now saying stay away from it. So yeah, I won't be getting into it in my opinion. But to be fair, I haven't done any research on it. You love talking about coins you haven't researched. Yeah, I do, but I'm very transparent that I haven't researched it. So there's obviously many other point of views coming through. It's a shame we got rug pulled on LR there. Who have we got in the stream? We've got Natalie Kellen saying, can we get to 20 likes, guys? Yeah, we smashed 20 likes, actually. Amazing stuff there. Do appreciate all the likes coming through there, guys. We've got Eddie. Love you, baby. I see you on the stream there, Ed. I hope you're having a good time on your travels, man. I see you all over the world, man. You're doing really, really cool stuff. I love all the photos and stuff like that. So yeah, keep that coming, bro. Keep that coming, man. But yeah, so yeah, let's carry on with BTC, right? Just to summarize for the midterm here, guys, we do have a falling wedge tends to usually break to the upside. Definitely a piece of information we can be using. If we are going to break to the downside here, we know we've got the level of support here to basically be losing, right? That's going to be here. Bounce point is going to probably be around 44,200. And then also Volume weighted ATR band coming through at 43,000, that sort of area. Another bounce point coming through there. Is it going to be smooth sailing all the way down in terms of a massive crash? Probably not. It's probably going to be some sort of ranging price action that we have basically been seeing over the last sort of month, right? It's been pretty boring. Now, jumping through to Bitcoin here on the daily, and have a little look at the monthly as well, right? Oh God, my throat. Not good, not good. Still ill, guys. Not good. But yeah, so as you can see, I've reshaped the charts a little bit from what we're used to seeing on my stream there. But yeah, so as you can see, we do have this upward sloping parallel channel, which did see us clear all-time highs there for Bitcoin. Not by the biggest amount in the world, but still an all-time high at the end of the day. From there, yes, we did basically just tank it down really aggressively, really awfully, and then December the 4th happened, really quite rough, right? Now, from the all-time high, we have been setting lower highs, guys. We need to remember we have been setting lower highs continuously. This is the most recent lower high on December the 7th that we can be looking at here, at 51,300. From there, what have we done? We've actually come up and we've tested that lower high, guys. We've tested that lower high and we haven't broken it. Unfortunately, we haven't broken it and seen that upwards momentum. And we have basically been slammed down yet again with a lot of force, smashing through the 200 EMA, smashing through the 200 SMA, which is obviously a bad sign if we're losing these levels of support. These should be very nice bounce points, guys. They should be very nice bounce points. So it does show that we are seeing quite a lot of selling pressure to the downside here. And we haven't invalidated the most recent lower high there, setting another lower high here. This is going to be the challenge point to get over. I'm not going to be insanely bullish until we can clear these zones, right? And then we've got this this gray sort of box zone that I've drawn in there as well, because as you can see, there's multiple levels of resistance and also support coming through in this box as well. So let's have a little look at that. We were talking about 53K before around this area from that massive rejection from that run up. You can see how aggressive that price action is to the downside. So it's definitely something to be using there. And vice versa, you can see another resistance point coming through there. Still very aggressive price action there, guys. Very aggressive, 10% moves here to the downside. So yeah, whether we clear 53K is another story. We'll just have to see where we get there. But just please be cautious when we are going to get to that level, if and when we do. Now, bit of good news. I do want to say you can see actually a lovely lot of support coming through here as well. Multiple times here. It can be quite nice if we can see a nice bit of support coming through there as well from previous price action back in March there. So yeah, if we can get above this area and hold this like we tried to the last time, then we could see a nice big pump to the upside. And when that is going to happen, guys, this is when it's going to be very nice, right? It's going to be very nice because this is basically going to be an invalidation of the lower highs. It's going to be probably a very nice higher low being set from this low here, and then also clearing a level of support here, clearing the 200 SMA, clearing the 200 EMA, and also the 55 moving average coming down as well. This, in terms of a level of support, is going to be huge, right? It's going to be absolutely huge. If we can clear this level of support here and actually find it and bang it from there, then that is when we could really be seeing big moves coming to the upside there for Bitcoin, and hopefully Bitcoin dominance can have a nice downtrend there as well. Now, hopefully we can have a bit of alt season coming through there, guys. We can have our altcoins absolutely banging it up to the moon there. So yeah, that's going to be the ideal sort of scenario there. For Bitcoin, if we can see us clear. So in terms of a price target there for the upside, I do want to be looking for 53K, right? 53K is going to be a point to be looking out for there, if we can see us get up there. Now, that's obviously to the upside, right? You know me, guys. I be as honest as I can with you. I don't tell you that we're just going to bang it to the moon every day. I tell you if we're going to be falling off a cliff, right? You got to be. I'm not gonna give you false hope, right? Right. So yeah, not gonna give you false hope. So yeah, let me just drink the rest of this tea quick because it's going cold, right? And yeah, I've cut the beard, guys. The beard's pretty much gone, right? Surprised we didn't have anyone come on the stream and was like, no, the beard's gone. Right, that's tea completed. Let's move on to the H2O. Highland's freshest. And then once I'm done with this, guys, let's do some altcoins, right? don't want to. Well, I've been on this for like half hour now, so well, nearly 40 minutes. God, it's an introductory stream, right? I'm gonna be changing everything up. This is it's quite nice to just touch base with you guys again, really, because obviously we've all been doing our holidays, and I've been bloody ill. I know quite a few of my community members have oh, nearly said it, have got the virus as well. So yeah, just I hope you're all doing well, and hopefully it's not affecting you too bad. I know this the new variante isn't the worst thing in the world, right? as Bitcoin Beats just said. Yeah, shout out to Bitcoin Beats as well, bro. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. Yes, the beard is gone. It's gone now. I've got the bald patch is back, right? Not good. But yeah, nice to see you on the stream there, bro. But as I was saying there, guys, I know quite a few of you do have the Omicroniono. Don't want to say it, but so yeah, hopefully you're not suffering too bad, right? Yeah, as I said, I'm still waiting for my test. Been waiting 5 days now, so yeah, not the best scenario, and I'm still feeling pretty bad, right? So yeah, not good. But yeah, anyway, we are sat in this range here for Bitcoin, as you can see, and this is what pretty much everyone is saying at the moment. It's pretty boring, not that much going on. In terms of breaking these ranges, as I was just saying there, guys, the key area to be looking out for is really going to be 53K. That's when I'm probably going to be banging in some big longs from 53K all the way to the top. We're going to be banging it right there. When that is going to happen, in terms of a measure move for that, we're going to go on the most recent uptrend inside of that range there. Probably banging it up something along the lines of this. We're not just going to be going straight up for 58,000 there, guys. There's going to be multiple take profit points along the way. As you can see, there is support. There is trying to find resistance here. Is there any? Yeah, there is resistance points along this sort of along the journey to the upside here. So yeah, there is multiple points to be looking out for there for the longer term time frame for Bitcoin. But yeah, break point at the moment. This is what I'm going to be looking for. Are we going to find resistance before then? Yes, most likely we are. So yeah, just be prepared for that. If we are going to see insane momentum to the downside, guys, this is it's something we can be profiting from, right? We're not just going to be sitting there waiting for the longs, right? We're here to short Bitcoin as well, right? So yeah, in terms of a short position here for Bitcoin, granted, yes, it's not the most favorable thing in the world, but if we can make money, because you know why we're here to make money. Cold hard cash. It's as simple as that, right? The move to the downside that we could be looking for here is going to be around a 13%, in a sense, correction to the downside yet again for Bitcoin, just because obviously we have seen, let me just jump to the monthly quickly. Let's just take a step back, guys. This is an insanely bullish chart, right? This is an insanely bullish chart. Even if Bitcoin was to come down to this 19K, come down to this 30K, it's still going to be a bullish chart, right? It still is, right? It's few understand this. No, it's still bullish, right? We're still in this insane uptrend. We've been trending up since literally like September 2017, right? We've got higher lows continuously. It's still bullish, right? It's still, I can't stress that enough. It's still bullish. It's still fine. We're still going to go to the goddamn moon in the future. But yeah, this is just it's just accumulation phases, guys. It's just accumulation phases. So yeah, be prepared. But in terms of a short position for Bitcoin here on the daily, this is what we are going to be looking for here, to be coming down around 45,600. That's going to be the break point that we are looking for there. Obviously, not going to be a smooth ride down. Not going to be a banging it 13% to the downside there. We're going to be literally looking for take profit points all the way down there. There's going to be multiple coming through. Oh, my throat, my goddamn throat. Yeah, there's going to be multiple take profit points coming through there. You can see the support that we do have on the zone. So if we are shorting, this is the point that we need to be looking out for there. And that's going to be sat around 43,971. The next level of support is going to be around 42,111 there. We got a super chat coming through from Michael Allen saying, got to go. We'll catch the rest of the stream later. Cheers. Take care. Oh, do appreciate the super chat, man. Nice welcome back beer off from yourself, right? Yeah, do appreciate you, Michael Allen. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, my good sir, because I know you are a regular here. I do appreciate you stopping by. So yeah, as you can see, this is going to be the 13% move. Can't get bunged up now. The 13% move to the downside that we are going to be looking out for here for Bitcoin. I mean, to be honest, I feel like I've waffled on enough about Bitcoin now. But yeah, there's obviously multiple moves at this time to be looking out for there, guys. But just please, please, please be prepared for a bit more sideways stuff, right? And if we're not going to have sideways, we've got positions. We've got them all lined up across multiple time frames there. We're set. We're fine. We're fine. Just this is the time to be calm, collected, relax, take a break, right? We've been looking at this looking at the year and how the year of Bitcoin is, well, the last year of Bitcoin has gone, right? It's been a hell of a goddamn journey, right? It's been a hell of a journey. We haven't ranged like this since It's probably like the before the crash, well, after the crash in May, right? And that wasn't even that much ranging, right? We did see humongous moves to the upside and the downside, right? This is very, very abnormal. Is that the word? Abnormal price action for Bitcoin. So yeah, just take a step back, breathe, relax. It's absolutely fine. It's fine for this to be happening. It's actually it's quite nice. It's quite nice for this to be happening. If you take a step back, yes, granted, you're probably not making as much money as you'd like to be right now. It's January the 3rd. Bitcoin has got a hell of a year ahead of it, guys. A hell of a goddamn year ahead of it. Are we going to hit 100K? Abso-goddamn-lutely. Are we going to have a massive retracement before that? Most likely. So yeah, just there's a lot of scenarios coming through there. Waffle is the most British word. Interesting. But yeah, so that's gonna be the BTC update there, guys. I mean, fear and greed. Everyone's still pretty goddamn fearful. My favorite charts on crypto quant. We saw the funding rates really quite low actually recently. That's obviously a reflection on how many people are shorting at this time compared to longs. It's looking pretty, a lot of people are feeling a bit bearish right now. A BTC All Exchanges Reserve, that is heading down yet again after seeing a nice little pump up there. And that's obviously people moving their money from the exchanges into their wallets. And that basically is a reflection of bullishness, right? Because people aren't going to be trading their BTC if this is going to be going down. We've got the all exchanges well ratio, guys, and this is worryingly high, right? If this is high, it basically means there is going to be increased selling pressure from the whales to the downside. So that's definitely something to be looking out for as well. Estimated leverage ratio really quite high, higher than before that insane dump back in like November time, right? When we saw all the open interest positions get wrecked as well. So yeah, it's not great having that really high. So it basically does indicate some selling pressure from the whales as well. So yeah, just be prepared for manipulation coming through there. Mr. Mars, when are you moving to the US? I'll definitely be buying a house in the US in probably the next 10 years. Like 100%, right? 100%. I was looking at houses there the other day, and they're so cheap compared to the UK. Like so cheap. You can buy like a £10 million like a big house in the UK. You can buy like a whole town. Probably not that much, but you can buy a hell of a lot of houses for that in America, right? Yeah, it's BTC done. That's BTC done, guys. Let's do some altcoin requests. So yeah, get your altcoin requests in said chat, and we will do a couple of them for you for the next 15 minutes, and then we're gonna be calling it a day, right? Because obviously my is crypto quant free? Yes, it is free. It is free, and guess what? I'm not gonna give you a referral link. It's free. No, obviously, I don't do all that stuff, but yeah, go check out Crypto Quant, guys. It's quite cool. You've got these are the favorite charts that I have I've selected here, something that I use on a daily basis. But you've got literally pretty much a lot of the things like you need here. There's so much going on here continuously. Oh, let's just sign me out. That's great. Cheers, Crypto Quant. Just giving you a bit of free promotion there, and you just sign me out. Amazing. But yeah, so yeah, guys, go check that out. It is free to sign up as well, and it's free to look at. You can basically save all these charts yourself. You've got Ethereum charts, you've got everything. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, not a problem, guys. If I can give you some free good stuff, I'm gonna, right? Oh god, I'm bunged up as hell. You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold, hard cash. Not on index. Would you look at that? As you can see here, quite a very, very bullish chart for you there, Mr. Miles. Not looking too bad at all. We have got the lower open there, really not too bad. I would say higher lows being set continuously. They're really quite bullish at this stage. All-time high at open is going to be all the way up here at $4, near at $5. You know me, guys, at open here, I don't like to use this information because it's not really the most valid information in the world, right? Because the price action at open is it's all chop and changing. It's like a very choppy ocean. So yeah, I don't really tend to like to use that information as an all-time high there. Obviously, I know it's something to take into consideration, but it's not the most ideal and most reliable data there. So oh, my watch is going crazy. So yeah, I hate when everyone else have an Apple Watch and then just Siri just starts talking to you out of nowhere. Really annoying. But yeah, so as you can see, we have got quite a steep uptrend at this time over the last 4 or 5 days or so. I would say here for Flux, we did actually see a retracement coming through around $1.90 down. From there, it's just really been banging up really quite aggressively in terms of percentages there from that higher low to that current price action. It's up around 68% there. So really quite big, right? It's quite big. It's quite a lot of gains to the upside there. So just be prepared for some sort of sell-off or some sort of reversal here. We do have clear resistance here, guys. We've tested this 3 times now. Clear resistance coming through at this candle body. Rejection point at $3.29, I think that is. And if we're not going to be using the data from the open here, as we were just discussing there, the first day of open there, really quite aggressive. If we're not going to be using that data, this is technically going to be an all-time high. It is going to technically be the all-time high there for this Binance chart from what we can see. So what does that mean, guys? 80% of the time, we retrace back to previous all-time highs. So even though we are seeing insane gains to the upside right now, let's get rid of this. We could most likely, highly likely, I must say, retrace back to previous all-time high, which would be around this $2.95 there. And to be honest, to have some sort of retracement coming through like that, it's actually very, very easy to see that actually happening there. So if you are looking for a potential buying opportunity here for Flux, just take a step back. 80% of the time, we come back to previous all-time highs. So the likelihood of us coming down to this $2.90 sort of area there, it's fairly goddamn likely, right? So yeah, just be prepared for that. This is going to be the buying opportunity to be looking out for there. We also have the 10 simple moving average coming up as well here on the 4 hour, which we know is pretty valid in terms of level of support. You can see how we do ride this baby all the way up there. So yeah, definitely a point to be looking out for there. But yeah, in terms of a buying opportunity for Flux, in terms of profiting from this uptrend, I'd say around $2.95. Overall, I would say fairly goddamn bullish on Flux right now. Let's have a look at Ren for Lauren. Let's have a little look at Ren. I don't want to spend too long on these altcoins. I want to get through as many as possible, right? Matic later if possible. Yeah, to be honest with you, I had a dream. I had a dream about Matic. It was after I did all my NFT stuff. I was doing loads of NFT research and stuff, and I just kept seeing Polygon and Matic everywhere. And I woke up and I was like, right, I've got to go buy a load of Matic. And I literally dropped loads of money into Matic. And I ended up selling it. I think it was $2.90. I sold it all. As we saw a nice, I think it was like a 5 or 10% gain there for Matic over the last month or so. It was really quite good before it pulled back. And I saw the gains. I was like, yeah, I'm cool with those gains. I'm happy with that. Let's close that trade. That was nice. But yeah, that was literally a dream that got me to jump into that. So yeah, I made a nice pretty penny there. And so yeah, good stuff. We got Umar in the chat there. Hello, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you too there. Mario saying SXP, SNX, bro. So we've got quite a few. BTC just went above. Oh, we pumping. We pumping out here. This is going to be the resistance point to be looking out for there, guys. Definitely a point to be looking out for there. And to be honest, if we do see this we're still in the hourly candle. Goodness me. Yeah, if we do see this hourly candle really start running up quite aggressively, then I don't want to be entering until we get a candle body close, right? We can see we do have potential trap zone coming through here, and that's obviously going to be a dirty wick to the upside, and then obviously a cascading staircase down to bedrock there. So yeah, definitely resistance points to be looking out for there. But as I was saying, that in terms of an entry here for BTC, I want to see a bit more. I want to see a bit more price action in this sort of area before jumping into any sort of long here there, guys, obviously for a scalp there. And if this the steeper that this hourly gets, you can see over the last 4 hours it is going to get fairly parabolic there. We know what happens when we get parabolic, guys. We usually have retracement, right? And we are ranging, so it's fairly likely that we do see a retracement coming through there. So just be careful. Just be careful out here, because this price action is fairly big, right? Fairly big, fairly aggressive, right? Cascading, wonderful word. Cascading, yeah. So yeah, let me do Ren quickly there for Lauren. It wasn't it? Let me have some more water and we'll carry on. I don't know why I do an American accent. Not a clue, to be honest. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Right, let's get rid of all that and let's just take a broader look at this. What the hell happened there? But it's a hell of a rug pull in my opinion, right? That's dreadful. That is dreadful. Maybe something happened on Binance. I'm not sure. Please dream winning the lotto numbers for me. I'll split it with you. A lot of people are like, oh, maybe I'll win the lottery one day. How many of you actually enter the lottery? I know not a lot of my age group do, because there's more chance in dying than winning the lottery in the UK, right? So yeah, it's pretty pointless in my opinion. You can make more money trading it up, like trading a pound up on leverage rather than putting into, I think it's £2 the lottery now actually, rather than getting like actually winning the lottery. It's next to impossible, right? Yeah, in terms of Ren right now, obviously we are in a downtrend here, guys. You can see lower highs being set from this high on the 2nd of October. I mean, it's not the best scenario in the world. What I would say in terms of a bit of positivity, we have got we've obviously got these lows coming through here, and then this is obviously going to be acting as a higher low, right? As long as you don't lose 48 cents there, then your challenge point to the upside is going to be around 72 cents. If you can get over 72 cents, then I would be looking at higher prices. This is basically your bullish confirmation zone. If you can get above this bullish confirmation zone at around the 72 cents there, then it's going to be looking really, really quite progressive and quite nice. And this is basically going to signify some sort of uptrend coming through there for Ren. But overall, in terms of points to watch now, you've obviously got this higher low, you've got this higher low there. This is these areas to be looking out for there for invalidations. If you invalidate these higher lows here, then it's going to be signifying some bearish price action, right? And that could be bringing the price all the way down to probably around this area here, right? Around 41 there. That's going to be a potential bounce point coming through there. If you do bounce on this 41 area, as we were just saying, you can see the consolidatory period here. You can see that is quite strong, and also you can see the bounces in terms of support there. If you do come down to this zone, yes, there is bounce points there, but please remember, it's a downtrend. It's going to be setting a new low, right? And we know what that means. That's bearish, guys. If we're setting a new low, it's bearish without invalidating any sort of lower highs there. And if we do see a reversal coming down like so, you're basically just gonna be setting another lower high, which basically is just more confirmation for bearishness coming through there. So yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there for Ren in terms of lower highs and higher lows there. But yeah, overall bearish until we invalidate this point coming through at 72 cents, right? But yeah, let's have a little look at other SXP. We're looking at for Mario. Is that a coin? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's banged it up fairly recently since the end of the year. Had a nice little run up towards the end of the year, but still setting lows, unfortunately. I mean, we do, yeah, to be honest, it's not too bad, right? It's not too bad. I judged the book by its cover there. We've got a lovely big bounce scenario coming through here. Obviously, is that, oh no, that's May, right? Sorry, I was in a different time frame there. I thought it was December the 4th. Yeah, so from May, we're obviously seeing quite a nice level of support coming through here. It's nice to see the momentum to the upside here. So yeah, not too bad, I would say there, guys. Tell me some good vet news. Well, I wouldn't say it's actually too bad coming through here for SXP at the moment. I would say we haven't invalidated this lower high as of yet, and we have gone fairly parabolic over the last 4-5 days or so, right? 5 days we have seen a move of, we'll go from here, right? We'll go from this candle body open to the upside. It's still around 55% gain there. Currently sat around 35% gain there, guys. So I would expect to be pulling back a little bit further now, probably down to around here, maybe wicking the 55 on the daily as well, and then hopefully having continuation to the upside. But at the end of the day, the positivity we can be taken from this is these higher lows, right? From this low, obviously December the 4th, we've got this very, very strong structure that we do seem to be building here, guys, and that's going to be looking something along the lines of this. Obviously we do have a bit of spillage to the downside there. This is the structure here. If we do actually come down, lose the 55, lose the 21, see a reversal in the trend, we know we've got support here, guys. The support is lining up fairly nicely with this this point coming through here. As you can see, resistance. So if we do, let me get rid of all this, it's very messy, right? Yeah, so as you can see, if we do actually see us coming down to these sorts of areas here, it's not going to be the end of the world, right? I would expect bounce points to come through here and then have continuation to the upside, and that's going to obviously be bullish because we're going to be setting a higher low, which is quite nice there. I've got Simon in the chat. Nice to see you on the stream there, Simon. And see all your members coming through. You notice you've got a number 2 next to your name, which means you've been a member for 2 months now. So yeah, really cool. I think that's going to change again. I think at 3 months and 6 months and then a year. I think at a year you get my logo or something. I'm not sure how it goes, but yeah. So so yeah, that's quite cool to see you guys see those numbers changing, right? But yeah, overall. SXP, it's not looking too bad, right? It's still looking fairly bullish. In terms of targets to the up, bullish because of what we have seen here. In terms of targets to the upside, I do want to clear this area. When I say this area, you can see the consolidation, the ranging point in this area is been really quite strong, right? Really, really quite strong. So we don't want to just get into this area and just do the same thing, because then we could see a fairly big crash coming through yet again, right? We want to be getting over this area. We want to be clearing this area here, and then we can really look for bullish momentum to the upside from there. But yeah, SXP, not too bad, right? CRV for hey you. And just a little update on the rescheduling of my stream, guys. I'm going to be streaming every day. Don't sweat it. Every day, Monday to Friday. I'm going to get a weekday stream every day, guys. But I'm going to be doing a bit less on BTC, right? I'm going to do a bit less on BTC because I feel like I'm talking about the same thing every single day. So yeah, we're going to be covering a hell of a lot more altcoins, and this is going to be great. One, because you guys are going to get 10 times more value, because I want to give you guys as much value as physically possible. Sorry, I'm going to put my magnets down. I want to give you guys as much value as possible, and I know you guys basically want me to do a lot more altcoin requests rather than BTC. So what I'm going to do a BTC update to start, as we usually do, but just not as long, not as lengthy, probably like a 10-minute update, maybe even less, and just run through really quickly, and then we can basically spend the next half hour to 40 minutes going through altcoins and stuff like that, right? I'm no longer, I'm undecided whether I should do the altcoins of the day anymore. They were fun and they were cool. But I figure the things that I feel like the things that I was saying about it, they were good, right? And like button disintegrated. Says I simply am. Amazing. The things that I was saying about the altcoins of the day, right? Hopefully they did help you guys continuously. But I feel like I can do that with all the other altcoins as well. So and if I can do that as well as providing you guys with value on the coins that you want me to be doing the requests on, if that makes sense, then yeah, it's gonna be a good thing as well. And also another thing that I want to be included probably towards the end of the stream, I want to do a little lesson. I want to do maybe like a 5-minute lesson every day, teaching you guys something new in terms of charting, in terms of TA, and then so like imagine you're learning 5 new things a week, 20 new things a month, right? 20 new different trading techniques a month. You're gonna be fairly experienced within like 2-3 months watching the stream, right? And that's what I really want for you guys. Obviously, I'm here to educate you, not to shill, not to shill and do all that crap, right? So yeah, that's sort of the thing that I'm gonna be going for, right? But yeah, CRV looking fairly bullish. Like, goddamn, that's bullish right now. That's looking really nice, actually. You can see high lows really getting set continuously. You can see this lower high back in April. We actually smashed through it, right? We smashed through it really quite nicely. I would say we're coming up to this point here. Whether we're going to get rejected here is going to be interesting, right? I mean, wow, this is really bullish, I would say. Definite resistance, I would say. Obviously, this is open here on Binance, so you know I don't really like to go on this information. But when we have seen this momentum, this strong uptrend coming through like so, then yeah, we're probably going to see some sort of retracement coming through there, guys. But yeah, overall, I would say CRV is looking really quite nice, right? Really quite nice. Target point for resistance there, because obviously we're not just going to keep going up parabolic, guys. We're going to be looking for potential buying scenarios coming through there. Going to go on candle bodies there. We could do another scenario there on the wicks there, because you can see it's quite aggressive there, price action to the upside. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting area around $7.68 to be looking out for there. But yeah, if you are long on this and you are looking for take profits and stuff like that, just don't be afraid to take profit here, because it's actually really quite a nice point to take profit. I never did my disclaimer. Guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Please go do your own research. I'm here to educate you and hopefully teach you a thing or two about TA and how I make money on a daily basis. I'm not here to give you trades. I'm not here to give you financial advice at all. Legally, I cannot do that. So yeah, please go do your own research on anything that I do say on these charts. Got that out the way. Amazing. But yeah, guys, we've hit an hour. I'm probably going to call it a day now. It's been lovely being back. I will be back tomorrow. Don't sweat it. It's going to be cool. And also, I know quite a lot of you do follow like me and my brother with Bitcoin Beats, right? I know quite a lot of you do follow us quite religiously in terms of obviously YouTube and TA, which is good. It's great. We do appreciate it. We're going to be starting some sort of in a sense vlogging. We're going to be doing some cool stuff, right? We're going to be doing some really, really cool stuff in the future. And this is something that's going to be coming through in 2022, right? So it's we're going to have another channel, probably a joint channel coming through in the future. Probably not in the next month or so, probably a bit later, where we're getting our bearings coming into 2022, because we've got a hell of a lot of projects coming through, which is very, very exciting. There's a lot of stuff happening. So yeah, and obviously we know the OGs, we know the continued supporters, guys, and you know how we do value you guys. We value very high. If we can help you change your lives from a financial standpoint, we're gonna be doing that, right? That's why we do what we do, to help you guys as much as possible. So yeah, that's a couple of things to be looking forward to in the future. But yeah, don't sweat it. We know who you are in terms of the supporters and stuff. So yeah, you can be looking forward to some good stuff coming through in the future there. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow. For a lovely good morning stream, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. But for now, it's gonna be peace out and goodbye from me. Hey, says my AC is working again. How are you having an air conditioning on it? You're in Australia, aren't you, man? So lucky, man. But yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in, guys. But for now, it's gonna be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Are you feeling the lack of the juice? You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold hard cash. Peace.